Up? I mean, that doesn't work. So we're on the side today. Is that uncomfortable? Trust me. 30 seconds it's gonna start to be, Okay. You gotta pour your coffee in this corner here, and hopefully it doesn't drip on your what we're doing today. Which, by the way, take a piece of paper out and a pen, put it in front of you while you're watching this. I'll give you about 3 seconds here, unless you use your stop button. So I've been being kicked out. I don't know why I'm being kicked out. So, there is a reason why I'm being kicked out. It's because somebody doesn't like me. Now, that's where it starts. Because there's two types of people. One you like, one you don't like. There's no in between, there's nothing. I mean, you can smile at everybody, you can be mean to everybody, you can do whatever you want. So, why am I on the non-like list? Obviously, I'm homeless. It's been worse, really. That's about as bad as it gets. I've been combed in 2 years. But anyways, is that my problem? I don't think so, because people can understand, he's homeless, he has a tough time, he's going to be bringing his cup in, he's going to want the cheapest, and he's going to want to shop and find the cheapest, whether or not. And I don't even know how deep or how bad somebody steals, but some people might steal, I don't. Whether or not. That's the first problem. Somebody else does this. Why? Why did the librarian kick me out? Can you send me a 5? 5, that's just what I need. And that has to be JEFFBCOMETON. Boy, that was a tough one. At Gmail. So when you do that, I don't even know which program you use, but you just send it to that, and then obviously I can pick it up somehow. Which my banker just cut my credit card off. There's fraud on there. I said, I don't have very much money in my bank, but I use it because, $5 here, $10 here, a loan here. I haven't got anything yet from Y2 News. You're right, you send that in year 2000, obviously I'm not going to get it because they refund it in 6 months if I don't pick it up. Or so. Anyways, oh boy. It's a big deal. The librarian doesn't like me, okay? I need the money. 2 things at one time. That's difficult. Did you know that the design on this cup, which was designed about 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 4, could have been designed 20 years ago, but I seen it 4 years ago. It's very nice for the hot stuff because it's like, it's hot inside, but when you hold it like this, it doesn't burn your hand. Now, McDonald's, big corporation, got sued for $2 million because some lady burned her legs or something. I don't know what the story is. She burned something because that's why she's suing, because the coffee was too hot. And I would sue. I would probably do the same suing thing, not about the hot coffee, but about the marshmallows. Because when things are too hot, the marshmallows burn, and burnt marshmallows are not good. So the coffee was too hot, and anyways, they sued for $2 million, and I think this is where this cup comes from. Now I don't know what McDonald's did, because if they are like Walmart, who does nothing for the transportation stoplight system and the safety of all the people in town, which Walmart usually does nothing, as I've seen. No walkways, no walk paths, nothing. It's very bad. So McDonald's probably did something after the $2 million fine, not just pay it to the lady. But I think this is where this cup comes from. It's really nice. Really nice. Now, when you bring this cup back, and this gas station here, this convenience store here, you do not have to pay the full price. $2 million. I was like, you stupid witch! How could you sue him for spilling coffee? But seriously, she's not stupid. It's a real crime to not protect people when they're driving and stuff like that. Anyways, this cup comes out of here. And the lady obviously had a good reason, or she wouldn't have done that. Now, by bringing this cup back, I saved like 50 cents. Can you imagine that? So it was $1.07 for a refill. And that's what I said. I said, I'm homeless. Went down to the church. Church guy gives me a whole bag. It was like 13 or maybe even 16 pounds of stuff. Then you put a metal cup in there with plastic in it, and it's like, no way, I can't believe that. How's the day going?
Okay.
Anyways, the cup's a big deal, so bringing a leftover cup is important. And when you're homeless, carrying a big heavy one is difficult, but very price-worthy when you're saving 50 cents. And if you maybe get soda pop in that. Kind of small. Later, they're going to give the same refill price without the, and you can still have the cup, you know, not brand cup, because of the cleanliness, I think. Anyways, good morning. Try that, sending me money with my email address. That's jeffbcompton @gmail. Obviously, that's going to be Y2 News, and the boss is very important. No, but it's important, you know what I mean? There's some things that you got to say, and there's some things you have to understand. And a lot of people like to do volunteer stuff, which I am telling Congress and all the governments that is illegal, because using people and working with them and then not paying them and destroying their lives because they don't have nothing to do or they don't have enough money, it's illegal. It's abuse. And they should pay the money out, and whoever wants to donate it back can. That's how volunteering should be done from now on. That's right, you worked 50 hours. What is that? 50 times 10? Okay. $500. Which has to go into your name, and then it has to go back. which if it goes back, you don't have to pay any taxes on it, but you're going to give it back anyway, so you might as well pay taxes on it somehow. Got in a little fight this morning in the parking lot here. Some guy hit me in the leg with something. Anyways, there was a guy way on the end of the parking lot, so I got on my bike, rode over there, and yelled at him. He wasn't very impressed with that. When he did roll his window down, then he stepped on the gas and left. I was like, would you shoot me in the goddamn fucking leg? He said, what? He laughed and said, what? I don't know what it was. It hit me down by my foot. You can't see it, but they hurt, you know? So the only thing is it could have been the car right in front of me, and I blamed the wrong person. That is wicked. I'll look later, but I don't think there's anything in there. Sometimes there's little tiny pebbles and shit. Not pebbles like, yeah, I've had multiple problems. Anyways, what's this woman doing here? You have a seat in a car. Don't sit at the freaking convenience store. That's why there's no mobile phones at the convenience store. Why? Because the rest of us want to come back. So don't sit here and make your phone calls at the convenience store because we're busy. People in, people out. I'm at home. Sit down, have a drink. Pull your shoes off. Don't pull your shoes off. I'll get the fucking headache. I'll see who this is. Do you know what that is? Me neither. I shouldn't do that probably. But whoever that is a freaking problem. And I can't prove that. So I'm gonna do it like this. Once you get the hand signs down, which I'm making these up as I go, which this one here is very important. Well, it has to do with, oh boy. Sorry. Oh boy. This has to do with Mr. Greenspan, and if you know anything about Greenspan, he was a very, very big, what do you call it? Influential money man. Now, when he would speak, there was groups of people that got bitches here. Maybe right in the back when she turned the corner. She has a high-tech weapon in her car that keeps fucking with me. But Mr. Greenspan's very influential. Anyways, they used to pick his words apart, you know. And I wanted to teach you something here because it was like this. Would favor a half-point discount rate cut and a 1/4 funds rate reduction. Do you understand the difference in those two lines? Okay, so let's take the numbers out. You know what I'm saying? Discount, reduction. 2% whole. You know what I mean? Anyways, Bob wrote some things down here, and it's pretty interesting. And you have to know that because Well, can't spell, can you? Anyways, the front of this, I think I have that. Where was I? I don't know what I was on. Let's do one more thing. I gotta write in the front of this ass. Let's see if I got a pen in there. Nope. Hamburger Wars? I'm gonna write that in the front. Let's go not to the front. Let's go past the reduction here. And start like here. The FOMC met on the morning of Friday, February 4th, just a few days ago. As he listened to the reports of economic conditions in the various Fed districts, Greenspan saw his colleagues all over the place. What does that really mean? Colleagues all over the place. I'm pretty sure he didn't mean desk to desk, but like, holy crap, did you see that? That was the year that our family made a loan because the loan skyrocketed. And that's where I've seen this problem coming up. All that skyrocket stuff does one thing, doesn't it? It pushes criminals. Because instead of getting money, you have to get money and pay interest, meaning 16%. Some of those things are 25, 24%. So if you need money, it's expensive. And that's all interest rate. And I'm talking from the top of my head, and I haven't been taught anything. I'm telling you what I know, and I know very little. And I've only read like 50 pages of this book, maybe 30. 15 for sure. One sentence, of course. But what you can learn about that is Powell has a lot to do. And Janet has a lot to do. And with this cryptocurrency, and with some of the people that have tried to put cryptocurrency together, you would understand that money is a big deal. Cheating might even be a bigger deal. So I wouldn't do that if I were you. You know? Cheat, of course. But I would do the currency, the world currency. When I say world, it's a big deal because if you have somebody buying from you from a different country, it gets bigger and bigger. But understanding that each country has its own little value is a big deal. And many, 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 many years ago, I worked on a world currency. This is before crypto. This is like 2012. Well, it wasn't before cryptocurrencies, because cryptos have been around. I don't think they call them cryptos, though. The currencies have been around for a while, and which means money, of course. And anyways, so the money, right? The money is like very important, and people steal it. Now, keeping control of it is a big deal. So, like I said, I worked on putting one together, like, oh god damn, might have been 10 years ago today. I don't know about today, but anyways, so I got this little system going. Here's the problem with this system, is it takes so many people to understand what the currency is actually worth. And I had no idea that how much it takes. Because this is what I found out. To all you bastards, to all you people, is you hold on to the money, give it out. God damn it, Quit holding it. The more you hold, the less I have. I have nothing. And that's what I'm trying to tell people is people, they hold the money. And that does nothing. Security. Yeah, that makes security for sure. You can actually say, for lunch I'm having this. For dinner I'm having that. And I have a place to stay tonight. And you don't have to think, well, if somebody doesn't give me $145, I'm going to have to sleep on the ground. So I'm going to have to take the $20 that I did save and buy a tent, which actually is not enough. You know what I mean? They're saying 1% of the population has most of the money in the whole world. That's starting to make me mad. There's got to be a reason for that. Oh, yeah, 5.1. That's what Dolby 5.1. There's a stereo system. It used to be called that, or is that? It's supposed to be really good. Something to think about. Anyways, I'm against Greenspan way, and I haven't got deep enough into this, but he is one of the guys that has kept the interest rate so low that I can make no money. I can't get a raise. I can't do nothing, And I have so little money, I can't even pay for my housing, let alone pay for my car, my rent, my insurance. And Greenspan has kept it so low, which he's out now, and nothing worked. And the man before him kept it so freaking high, nothing worked. You know what I mean? Fuck. I'm broke. Son of a bitch.